Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Ormark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today we're going to make a puzzle using the Puzzle Pieces Thinlits and a Little Wild. So it's going to be a children's puzzle, which will be quite good for party favours. You could also do it for adults too, but I thought I'd do this one for children. So we need a couple of pieces of Whisper White cardstock, measuring 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches. And we're going to take the little bear and just inking up the front of the bear, we're going to stamp him at the bottom right. And this is a very simple puzzle. So it's a puzzle that would be suitable for a smaller child, which will be just quite fun. So we're now going to ink up the little lion, and again just inking up the bottom half, so the front facing lion, and just positioning him on the left hand side. And then we're going to take the elephant and do exactly the same and just put him at the top in the middle. Now it's about creating lots of other little pieces of interest in the puzzle. So we are going to put the little beehive, we're going to put some little bees, and we're going to put some little flowers, just building up the scene as we go. Again, you could use any stamp set that you like to create a little image, and I'm colouring these in with the watercolour pencils, but again you can use any medium you want and just colour it in until you've finished. So now that it's completely coloured in, and I did colour in the background with a wash and inked around the sides, we are going to strengthen this with another piece of Whisper White cardstock, measuring exactly the same, which is 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches. And I'm using Tombow. You can use any form of glue you want. What you need to ensure is that the whole of the paper is covered with the glue. So when you cut it out, the pieces don't fall out. And then just line it up and make sure that you have pressed it firmly around each side. Then press it again across each side, the front side and the back side, to ensure that the glue is adhered completely. Now we can take the image and the die and position the die across and run it through the big shot. This now gives us the puzzle pieces we need, and you can see they fall out very easily and completely cut through, making a lovely little jigsaw puzzle. Having the backing on the back and strengthening it means that the pieces are a little sturdier. So now, taking the scoreboard, we're going to make a little box, and we're going to take 2 pieces of Whisper White cardstock at 3 1/8 square and 3 inches square, and we're going to score it at 3/4 inch on each side, on both of the pieces. We make one piece 1/8 inch larger because that ensures that the lid will close nicely. Now I've kept this very simple, just using plain Whisper White cardstock, because for it's a child I didn't want to make it too fancy. Now we're going to snip up each side up to the first score line, turn it round and do exactly the same. And then we're going to cut a little wedge out of each one of the smaller pieces, because this allows for easier closure of the box. And we're going to do this to both pieces. Now all details will be below in the description box, so do have a look there. So just notching in on the other side. And then you need to fold it and burnish it. Because this was very small, I just did it with my fingers. And then on the back side, you need to glue each one of the little tabs. So turn it over on both of them and just put Tombow on each one of the little tabs. When you close the box, the tabs go inwards and you line up each one of the corners and then stick the tabs in place. Pressing down firmly as you go. Again, this is a very simple box. You can make it as intricate and as patterned as you want. It would look lovely for wedding favours, with some ribbon and some lovely DSP, and make a suitable jigsaw for that. You can do it with photos of family members, as Christmas things. But making a little tiny box, we can now put all of the little pieces inside. Shaking them down so they settle. And then I just cut a little line to go onto the top, keeping it very simple. So thank you so much for watching me, and I do look forward to seeing you again. And please look at subscribing to my channel, as I do post regularly. Bye bye!